If you're starting your boutique law firm, there's one term that you're guaranteed to hear, and it's often misunderstood: claims made. Most attorneys think they understand it. Many don't. And unfortunately, the first time that misunderstanding comes up is when a claim is denied, and everyone is left wondering why their policy did not respond. This isn't a technical detail that is buried within the hundreds of pages of your malpractice insurance. It's the foundation of how the policy works. You can choose the right carrier, you can pay your premiums on time, you can build a solid practice and still be personally exposed if you don't understand how claims made coverage works. This is why The Bunker helps boutique law firm owners that are just getting started understand these basic insurance concepts to make sure that you're building on a strong foundation. Claims made insurance is about timing, not when the legal work happened, not when the mistake may have occurred, but what matters is when the claim was made against you and when it was reported to the insurance company. If a claim is made while your policy is active and the underlying work took place after your retroactive date, coverage can apply. Miss any of those elements and it's possible that your coverage might actually disappear. And this is where a simple timeline can help you understand. Your retroactive date determines how far back your coverage reaches. Think of it as the starting point of your insurance history. Any work done prior to that retroactive date is typically not covered under your current policy. When boutique firms change insurance companies, restructure, or start new practices, this is where invisible gaps can form. And you don't see those gaps immediately, they show up years later at the time a claim is made. As if a claims made policy isn't complex enough, some carriers add another layer of reporting requirements. With claims made and reported coverage, it's not enough that the claim exists while the policy is active. It also has to be reported during a specific window. This is where well-intentioned attorneys get buried. They receive a demand letter, a threat, or an early complaint and decide to wait until things escalate. From a business perspective, that feels pretty reasonable. From an insurance perspective, it could be fatal to your coverage. Working with law firms for so many years, we see this pattern constantly. An attorney receives a demand letter or an accusation that feels pretty premature, and they wait to see if it goes away. Months later, it turns into a formal claim, but by that time, the reporting window has closed. At that point, the carrier's hands might be tied no matter how defensible the claim is. New firms like yours are especially vulnerable to this. There's so much pressure, there's so many moving parts, and a natural tendency to assume that your coverage works like it did at your prior law firm. Add in tight timelines, limited support staff, and misunderstandings around how claim made and reported policies work can really damage your brand new firm. When claims made coverage ends, a tail is what continues to cover you as the years pass. A tail allows claims to be filed after the firm is closed or a policy terminates, as long as the work occurred during that insured window. This is critical for you to understand if you're leaving a firm, selling a practice, retiring. You want to make sure that you purchase a tail. And so as a new boutique firm owner, all of this is overwhelming, but you don't have to know everything about insurance. You just need to partner with someone like The Bunker that is dedicated to helping the modern law firm start on the right foot and be protected. If you're transitioning from big law to boutique, give The Bunker a call or click the link below and we'll be happy to help.